addiction is the perfect sort of laboratory to do this. And it's so important, I think, because if it were simply the case that people just needed family support, and which they do, and they needed encouragement, and they need discouragement about making the wrong behaviors, then we wouldn't even be having this discussion.
It's so much more complicated than that.
It's so much more complicated.
The thing, I think all of those are really powerful tools and important things to look at. With respect to the addict mentality or that disposition, there has to be a level of self-awareness in that addict that the decision to pick up the drink or to use the drug begins so far in advance of the actual behavior. By the time they actually pick up that drink, there's no getting in the way of that. Like, that decision has so much momentum behind it that it's almost impossible to reverse. So a breathing technique or any technique at that juncture is unlikely to be successful. So it's about recognizing, when that state is starting to shift in that direction, whether it's days or hours or weeks before the behavior choice, to intervene at a place and time when you can actually have an impact.
I agree. I think that it's always an uphill battle with addiction, at least at first. But even, just given the numbers on relapse, I think what was it that someone once told me? I don't know if this is actually true, but for most people, but he said, a recovered addict told me, that every day he tells himself, no matter how far I drive, I'm always the same distance from the ditch.
Yeah.
The addiction community has
so many awesome,
there's so many great takeaways from it. Yeah.